We could turn learning into a science by measuring how fast or slow someone is learning. And with precision teaching and the standard celeration chart, we can give that speed a number. We can quantify learning speed. We can also determine how effective the instruction or educational intervention is by measuring learning smoothness. These changes to educational practices could result in massive growth in learners. Let me show you how they look. If we describe learning as a change in performances across time, we need to be able to measure that change to determine if learning is happening and to what degree. We measure that change with celeration. You see, on the regular old line graph, there's no rules in how we scale them, so we can't really determine how fast someone is learning, and it's going to look different for every different graph and every different learner. But if we all use the same graph and we standardize the way we measure performances with the standard celeration chart, we can quantify and assign a numeric value to the rate of learning and see just how fast the learning is happening due to the instructional environment. And these lines don't just say subjective measures like increasing or decreasing or rapidly decreasing. They give numbers which describe the massive or minuscule growth that is happening in learning, which gives us scientific evidence to support decision making in providing instruction. Additionally, in behavior analysis, we wouldn't move from baseline to intervention if there is too much variability. We wouldn't even do a phase change until the data have some stability. On the line graphs, we just look at it and determine the stability. It's hardly scientific, when the choice to change phases is a subjective eye test. But in precision teaching, we can measure the variability of data. We call this variability bounce because of the way that the data bounces up and down. You see, if an intervention one day affects the learner but does not have the effect on the learner at all the next day, performance frequencies will greatly vary, suggesting a weak intervention. When precision teachers inspect bounce, what they see reflects the variability of the learner's behavior, a true reflection of the effects of an intervention or lack thereof. It is important to know learning speed and learning smoothness so we can see what any instruction or intervention is having on the learner. When we don't have this data, we are not able to make precise, scientifically informed decisions. Now that you know how to do precision teaching, interpret the standard acceleration chart, and measure learning speed and learning smoothness, I'm going to talk about some of the amazing things precision teachers have done in the next video. I'm Jared, a precision teacher and PhD student at Penn State, Black and here to educate.